So if you guys would like a super secret hidden piston door like the one we have right here with a hidden input so that we can hide all of our diamonds. So watch this, watch this. All we gotta do, we come here, we place a lever, we flick it up, our secret door opens up, we can go inside, we can close it, grab all our diamonds and stuff. That's all good. We can go ahead and open it up, get out of here, and then we can go ahead and close it back up. So if you guys would like a secret room door like that, make sure you guys stay tuned throughout the whole video to see how we build this really cool redstone contraption. So as you guys can tell by my intro there, today we were in my redstone testing world, and today we're going to be building up a secret hidden like door room slash thing. It's going to be flush with the wall. That means that no one else can know where it's at, and it's going to have a secret input in order to open it. Like, it'll be literally impossible to detect. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop straight into it. I have us just a nice mock-up room right here. Okay, this right here is going to be your normal room that you'd walk in, yada yada yada, you get all the stuff. And of course you could replace this with the normal wood, but I just have stone bricks just so you guys can see where the door is going to go, because the door is going to be flush in the wall just like that. And yeah, then I guess you can have it hide whatever you want, your hidden secret diamonds. But yeah, the redstone is definitely not too hard, definitely pretty cheap. But anyways, let's go ahead and start straight on the redstone. So the first thing we're building up is this hidden circuit right here, this hidden torch key. It used to be a torch key, you used to place a redstone torch right here and then it update and activate. But that doesn't work anymore. But what works is if you place a lever here, then flick it. As you guys can tell, when we place this lever down, alright, nothing happens. And this is your floor, right? So they'll have no clue, okay? This is just normal floor, normal stuff. This is it by the wall. As you can see, no one's going to have any clue that anything's here whatsoever. It just looks completely normal. But when you place your lever here and you flick it, as you can tell, it's going to pop the lever and give it back up to you. But did you guys see this right here? Watch this. This redstone right here activates. You see that? You see how that activates? And we can go ahead and use that, since that's like considered a secret input right there. Since it did activate, we can go ahead and use this output that we get, this pulse, and we can go run it into our secret door. So yeah, our first circuit, you can go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to build this up in the place. I'll show you me building it. But yeah, these are just sticky pistons too, by the way. So yeah, let's go ahead and go build that. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys are wondering, this is the same as that circuit that I had built up in my hardcore survival world. If you guys have watched those episodes, you know you've seen this before. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into what we need. Is we got to go to like against the wall, okay? We can't be going like, alright, I'm building this wall up, okay? We got to go against this wall here. You can't put it like in the middle somewhere. We're actually, let's go put it right here. In between these two chests that we remember where it is. Now, like I said, it has to be kind of like, not in a corner, but against the wall. It can't be right here. It has to be right here, like anywhere against a wall or a corner. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and hop outside. We're going to grab our sticky piston. We're actually going to look and make sure we have this perfectly lined up. And we're just going to break this out and put a sticky piston right here so that it's even with the floor. As you guys can see, completely level with the floor. Of course, this will be covered up so no one can see it. And then we got to go next to it. We got to go ahead and place a block on the face of this, obviously. And then we got to go ahead and get a sticky piston to not here, not here. I'm just moving these. These need to be facing, up into it, into the floor. So what we're going to do is actually... we're going to go ahead and hop up above here. Go where this floor is. I'm going to place the sticky piston right there. We don't need those. But like you guys can see, we need it so that it's like completely in the floor so that this is touching. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then next up after that, we got to go ahead and come underneath this by one block just like this. Alright, make sure you leave a space in between. We're going to go ahead and build up another block right here. Yeah, I'll use sandstone so you guys can see. Uh-oh, my fault. Build this up. Well, we're going to build this one out to the side and one down, just like this. We're going to go ahead and break this block out right here. Place a piece of redstone dust right here. That will be your output wherever you want to take that. And then we're going to have a repeater here, and it's going to be set to 2 ticks. Okay, 2 ticks means you just hit it once with the left trigger. Okay, this right here is considered 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. Some people don't know that, but they come by default on 1, but we need it on 2 ticks. Then we're going to grab ourselves a redstone torch, place it right here, and then that is our whole circuit done and dusted. As you guys will see when we go ahead and activate this, I just gotta go ahead and grab myself a lever. When we go ahead and flip this thing up right here, we will go ahead and get a pulse out from there, and we will get a lever back. And then you can go ahead and cover this all up, and I'll show you guys again. As you can see, no one has any clues this here. Place the lever, gets the redstone output, and then now we can go ahead and run that into where our door is going to be. And alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to build ourselves a T flip-flop. Now, don't get worried. I know the name sounds complex, but it's nothing too crazy. All it is this little machine right here. And that's because, as you guys see, when we go and we flick this lever, right, that gives out just a quick pulse of the redstone. And if it just quickly pulsed our door would open and immediately close back up just in a snap. It'd be open for a split second. And we don't want that. We want time to walk through. So what this does right here is this actually inverts the signal and makes it so that they stay on. It's really simple. It's just two droppers. This dropper is facing up over this one and compared it into a hopper. And then we have a block in here. But yeah, that's what this is going to do. I'll go ahead and show you guys me doing this in action. Okay, so I went ahead and trailed the redstone down just a little bit. Now we can go and get started on building this. So we're going to need one block of just whatever block you want. I'm going to need to grab myself a repeater. My fault, didn't have that out. Grab ourselves a repeater and place that right there. That's going to be where the signal is coming from. So now what we're going to do is go to where this block is at. I'm going to place a dropper facing upwards. As you guys can see, I'm going to be placing another dropper on top of it, but it's going to be facing outwards this time, going in the direction where like we want to go, I guess you could say, where the signal's going. Then we're going to go ahead and come down this bottom one. We're going to crouch place a hopper onto there, and then all we need to do is go ahead and grab ourselves a comparator, and we're going to crouch place and put this comparator right on that hopper right there. And alright, so once you go ahead and build that, we're going to come to where this hopper is. We're going to place a block right here on the hopper, a block right here, just to block this, just to make sure nothing shoots out, and then a block right here with a repeater right here. And as you guys will see, when we go to add just any old item in here, it doesn't have to matter what it is, as long as it's just one item. As you can see, that's going to give that power, and that's going to power this redstone right here. But what happens when we go ahead and we come up here and we flick this, I'll poke it open so you guys can see. What happens when we go and flick this is that will shoot out an item that will put in this bottom dropper right here, turning the signal off. So now we have it so that's working like a button. Almost. Well, so you guys can see we flick it, it turns on, it stays on. We walk through the door, then we can close it and all that stuff. We go and flick it again, and yeah, as you guys can see, works out beautifully. So now all we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and build ourselves our 2x2 jub door. I know it sounds complex, but it's nothing more than a flush piston door. And alright guys, so in order to build this jub door, the redstone is incredibly simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build this in here. All we gotta do is we gotta come and see where our door is, right? And we're gonna go ahead and count over 1, 2 blocks. We're going to place 2 sticky pistons facing in towards the door like that. We're going to place 1 sticky piston facing inside of the door like this. As you guys can see, what's going on is that these are going to get pushed, and that's going to push those out. But next, we got to do the same thing on the other side. So again, only at the head level though. Only at the second level. We're going to do the same thing till we have something. There's a little something like that. Then what we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and come up just up above where these pistons are. I'm going to go ahead and build 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks across. Just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to build a block right here on top of this. Break that block right there. Again, we're going to copy the same thing on the other side. 1, 2. Break that block right there. We're going to build 2 out just right here just to help cover up the doorway too. We're going to put redstone all throughout here. A redstone repeater on both one of these. Both set to 3 ticks exactly. Then all we need is some redstone right here on those 2 things. And a little bit of redstone right here on those 2 pistons as well. And then now all we gotta go ahead and do is pop down below where the door is. So this right here is our door. So we want to go ahead and pop down right here. And this is where we're gonna go ahead and build our sticky pistons. Don't mind this messy placing here. We have to put sticky pistons down below this to where, so we're gonna go down one more, to where that they're both facing upwards into it, just like so. As you guys can see, just like that, both facing upwards, so that when they grab the blocks, they go down, and when they're fully extended, they are touching it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then what we need, any side, okay, I'm going to come out from this right side. All we need to do is go ahead and grab this redstone signal from the back of one of these pistons. And all we have to do is run it right next to where these things are. So as you guys can see, all I'm doing is I'm taking this signal from the back of this piston right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run it down. As you guys can see, place 2 blocks right next to these 2 sticky pistons with some redstone dust like that. Then all we have to do is go ahead and run this redstone line down into here, and just like that, the door is all working. So now if we come up here and we flick this lever, I'll go ahead and fill the floor back in for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. So just go ahead and fill this all in. When we're going to flick this lever, of course this isn't a permanent spot, but when we flick this lever, the whole door retracts just like that. We flick the lever again, boom, the full door is flush. And now what you can do, of course what you're going to do is replace this with oak. And look at that, it looks like a completely normal room, but little do they know, we got a door right here. Very simple, very fast, and you can go ahead and fill this in right here in the wall if you would like to as well, just to make it look all smoother, and then yeah, you're good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take our signal from earlier from this T flip-flop, and all I am going to do is I'm going to go run it into the top and where this redstone is at. You can go ahead and destroy that, but I'm just going to run it into this top where this redstone is at, so we can go and just bring the signal up here. And as you guys can see, I made sure to avoid the redstone from that piston because we don't want to mess with that. We just want to mess with the redstone on top of it. Now it's all hooked up. When we go ahead and come over here and flick our lever, as you guys will see, nothing will happen, but that's okay because this redstone current doesn't quite reach these top blocks. That's all just because we need a repeater anywhere just to extend the circuit, extend the signal, and as you guys can see, oh, we actually need another one right up here. All that we'll do is extend the signal and make it so it works. So now we have our door to where we can flick it. We get that back, it opens up, and then we can go ahead and place this back down when we want to close it and whatnot. But let's say we open it, right? And we're inside here, and we want to close it now, right? Because we don't want anyone to see our diamonds. All we have to do is run a redstone signal back into the top of this. So we can go ahead and we can make a roof and all that stuff like that, all that cool jazz. And now all we got to do, anywhere you want to, we can just go ahead and place a lever. Let's just say right here. And all we need to do is take a little bit of redstone from that lever and run it back up here. And as you guys will see, when it does that, that will activate the redstone, closing up our door. So yeah, all I did was add a lever and ran it into this bunch of redstone. And then now that works out perfectly just like so. So yeah guys, that is it. Now you can cover up your whole room. You can make this go into a room, a tunnel, whatever you would like to. You can go ahead and fill in some of these gaps and whatnot. It won't mess with anything. But yeah, now all we gotta do is we'll go ahead and close this up real fast. Perfect. Now all you gotta do, you can just replace this with normal stuff, and boom, you'd have no clue that there was a whole secret room right there, and there's a secret hidden input to even get to it. So you come walking in, you come right here, flick the lever, you get your lever back, you look in, you come in here, you grab all your diamonds. You maybe don't want people to see you, so you close the door. All right, grab all your secret diamonds. Then you want to leave, you go ahead and open that. We come here, we want to close it up so no one sees. Just put the lever down, flick it, and then we're out of here without a trace. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that, but that is the end of the episode, because that is everything we need to cover. I do hope you guys enjoyed this door, and I hope you guys can make it. If you have any questions, go ahead and be in the comment section down below. I will be helping out all of you guys to the best of my ability. But anyways, thank you guys for watching yet again another video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.